Hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother, and we're back to Modern. But you know what? The metagame is adjusting, it's changing, and a lot of people have a lot of answers to Chalice of the Void, and I have found that my winning games seem to be when I have creatures on the battlefield. So what better creature to fight off the damn removal spells than Kira, Great Glass Spinner, an oldie but a goldie. We haven't seen this creature in a very long time. I want to know how well positioned this one is now in today's Modern metagame, and if you want to join me on my adventure, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsor, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for all your paper needs. They've got singles up the wazoo. Everything that you need for your Modern deck is either going to be in inventory, or you hit that wish list and it'll be in inventory before you know it. And of course, if you want to get yourself a bit of a deal, don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu at checkout. Gets yourself 5% off all your purchases. Thank you very much, Suspicious Low, for subscribing with Prime. And with that, we're also going to thank our sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. And if you want to play all variations of Merfolk, as I'm trying out new cards, you don't need to buy into anything. You can always borrow it and be up to date with the best build of all archetypes when you're renting with Mana Traders. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. And I got new patrons supporting me on Patreon, and also a lot of people upgraded their patronage. Thank you very much, everyone, for supporting your own way. So we're going to thank new patron Valerio Proietti Chechi. My apologies, but thank you very much for the support on Patreon. We're also going to thank Russell Brinson, and we're going to thank Diego Fontes Estevens for raising their pledge on Patreon. So thank you very much, everyone, supporting their own way. Also on Twitch, Mikey J100 resubbing with the Prime. Hey, I missed a month somewhere. Sorry. Hey, no problems. You're never late. Mikey J is always on time.
With the Prime.
Yeah, always on time with the Prime. You're always on time with the Prime. We're gonna make that the slogan. So this, I mean, this sort of looks like a watered-down Simic deck. I guess I could have had Mare Regery here. I could have had Merfolk Mistbinder here, but I'm just going to choose Regery. There's going to be a lot of big things that we need to get out of the way between Tarmogoyfs and stuff, so I do want to go the Regery route. And with a 21st land in the form of Glasspool Mimic, I'm hoping that we never get choked on lands. I'm going to try to experiment the 21 land route. I really hate having Svelune in my hand, and I can cast her. Like, that is the most bullshit thing of all time. And when you have a 20 land mana base, you are not guaranteed to cast your 3-drops on curve. So let's make sure we're going to cast the 3-drops on curve. Let's try to play with a 21 land mana base. Glasspool Mimic will act like an artificial land in this case, and hopefully that works out so that we get our 3-drops on curve. And of course, the shining creature right now is Kira, Great Glass Spinner. Because if we play Chalice of the Void to hit all the 1-drops, sure, that can happen, but between Kolaghan's Command and Inquisitions, Kozilek's, and Abrades, and elementals that blow up artifacts, there's a lot of answers now to the Chalice of the Void. And I find that the games that I win the most often are just the ones where I just have a bunch of creatures on the battlefield. So if we can achieve the same 2-for-1s while putting Kira Great Glass Spinner on the field first, backed up by all our creatures, making it harder for them to even kill Svelune, maybe that's a route for victory that I would like to take. So this is like a weird Simic build where, oh, I need to have this. Damn it, we actually need to have, no, I don't. What am I doing? Yeah, we can have, what's it called? Yeah, this is a good number of lands. I was just thinking I don't have enough green sources, but with Aether Vial I do. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I don't have to change anything. Sideboard, some tempo cards, Brazen Borrower, Tidebinder Mage. We do have some counterspells, not a lot of counterspells, some counterspells in the form of Force and Negation. You see, I'm just trying to gear for the creature matchups. Those damn Elemental decks. Like, Elementals doesn't care about Chalice of the Void, but they will care about Kira. So they can't interact with my creatures as well as they used to. I mean, they can still, like, outgrind us in value, but at least I can protect my creatures a little bit better if I'm playing with Kira Great Glass Spinner on the battlefield. But for the most part, we're actually not going to interact with our opponents. I still think I'm going to have a bad Hammer Time matchup. Maybe not. Maybe I can race them, slow them down with Merfolk Trickster, but I'm not expecting too much. All right, with that, let's get into our league. I won the die roll. I did. I like it. This hand is a bit awkward, but I'll keep it because we can go. Like we don't have 2 blue, but I could play Tide Shaper and turn this Mutavault into an island if I have to. Worst case scenario, I play Kamena Speaker into Tide Shaper, but I'll keep it. Did we win the die? We won the die roll. We rolled 3 times. Suspicious. Love your content, Nikachu. Keep up the good work. I will. Hey man, thanks to you. Love the content. I'm getting the everyone's loving the content from all over the place. It is not many Nikachu imposters. I have doppelgangers out there.
Say hi to YouTube.
Yeah, say hi to YouTube. Alright, Kamena Speaker. Back to my green roots. Don't lava dart me, bro. I like our opponent's username. It's common sense. Any idea why people still run Void Mirror? Nails elementals. Oh, God. First round, we're up against these. We're up against prowess, so they can snipe off our creatures pretty easily. So we did find a second blue source, which is great. I shouldn't have played this. Why am I always doing that? Okay, we'll attack. If they block and play Mutagenic Growth or Gut Shot, fine. Oh, that would have been a huge blowout. Gut Shot with the Kamena Speaker. Now, they might not have Gut Shot right now because that's not one of the more popular cards. I think Mutagenic Growth is infinitely more popular. YouTube, get your ass in here and give Nikachu your primes instead of some hot tub stream. Yeah, anyone who'd go to a hot tub stream, come over here. Maybe one day we should play this in a hot tub.
You play this in a hot tub.
You'll be watching from outside the hot tub. Like this is, well, I mean, if I have Kira, I don't know how much this is going to matter. Hopefully it matters a little bit. Look how big this Soulscar Mage is getting. Jeebus.
If you look at the world map of this section of Mario RPG, they actually have a toad in a little compartment that you can't actually access without clipping to him. It's pretty strange. And you can talk to him too, he has dialogue.
Hey, the guy who is a Final Fantasy streamer, like, what does he do? Does he, like, immediately delete his VOD? Because there's, like, a lot of copyright music in there.
No, he's okay.
What a hell of a turn this was. Oh, you're not afraid of this one? I'm gonna prove you wrong. You should have feared this one. Oh, God. I'm just gonna straight die here.
Damn!
I'm gonna go down to 7. Alright, we gotta get to work, people.
Why can't Merfolk do that?
Yeah. Oh, they're drawing 2 more cards, too. We get a Rejury. Alright, well, might as well sink my man into that. Don't expect Rejury to live, but we'll just try. Yeah, just prowess things. If they only have creatures, I think I can race this. Wow, Dragon Rage Chandler's not even online.
Big stuff!
Okay, so I can, like, Tide Shaper target... Actually, I just have a free Tide Shaper if I want to. Sveilun can protect. She protect, she attack. And she also got my back. Okay, so... Tide Shaper is free. Can I could win this turn if my opponent has no removal. Right? I can... No, I don't. It's so... No, yeah, I do. I have 11 damage here. What are you missing? You have just instants and... You have no creatures. So you can't block with this thing very well. Okay, let's just go for it. I'm just just get a free Tide Shaper on the battlefield. As an extra body, maybe to block the Soulscar Mage. Merfolk seems to be unaffected here. And our opponent does have an island, so we do have Island Walk online. And now I will activate the Mutavault and attack for 11. And if they kill a creature, that's 1 prowess. That's going to be lost. Dragon Rage Channeler will still die if it wants to block.
At least he got his 1 big turn off. And on YouTube. Immortalized on YouTube.
Yeah, we want Kira.
He's done.
I think we'll still want Kira in this matchup, but Relic hits some stuff. They had Dragon Rage Channeler, and that's like a mix of 2 worlds. Oh, no, it's not. That's so standard now. Forget it. Forget everything I just said. Okay, we do want Tidebinder Mage. Definitely want that. I might want that over Tide Shaper. I can't tell if I want Brazen Borrower in this matchup. Do I want Brazen Borrower over Silvergill Adept? Whatever, I'll keep the rest. And submit. Also, I'll try to get the deck list out to you guys. For everyone watching live. Actually, what am I doing this for? I don't need this. I can do all this from here. His hand is unplayable. This hand is also unplayable because of the Waterlog Grove. That's a bit too damaging. Do we have 4 Waterlog Groves in this deck? Maybe not the smartest idea.
You're up a game. Go for it.
We're going to keep this and pray. Maybe I should actually take out 1 Waterlog Grove so I don't... I guarantee I don't take too much damage. Like, why would I want more than 1? Is it Merfolk for Monk when? Not yet. I'm not desperate yet. Stormwing Entity is still going to be a huge problem for me. What do you mean by suspicious low? WTB Kira off the top? Want to something? Want to bang? Come on.
Yeah, but he wants
Forest.
To... Oh, want to buy.
Oh. Want to buy? What do you mean, like, I purchase a Kira and just put it on top of my library? Yeah, I'm ready to block you. And if you play, like, Mutagenic Growth, I don't care. There's an instant. Actually, maybe this thing's going to get out of control. There, we've got a land here. So it doesn't take very much now to... Oh, good. Okay, so there's probably Oh, there is no Mutagenic Growth. Okay, so then there's no Mutagenic Growth based on this attack. I don't think it's smart to play Manamorphose into a Sprite Dragon. You might as well just play your Sprite Dragon and then play Manamorphose. Unless maybe they were hoping for a much bigger turn with Dragon Rage Channeler. Just going to pass. Hope I don't get my ass handed to me. Yeah, turn 2 did they bobble twice, or did they bobble and put a bobble into the graveyard? I wasn't paying attention. I know, the number of times we get Ether Vial on turn 2, it's like infinite. It's just a law. It's like Merfolk's law. If you play with Ether Vial, you will get it on turn 2. If it's not in your opening hand, you will not get it on turn. You will not draw it on turn 1, you'll draw it on turn 2. Yeah, I see the million baubles too, but like if there's 2 baubles in the graveyard, probably that would mean that they would have also surveilled 2 random cards into the graveyard as well. So more logically, they actually put a bauble and surveilled a bauble into the graveyard. Still can't get that Dragon Rage Chandler online. Not that it matters. We're in a little bit of trouble here.
They don't have broadband in his area.
Another Metamorphose. Our opponent has the super free spell turn. Okay, Chandler is online. We got 1 Tidebinder Mage, but it's not enough Tidebinder Mages. So sweet when they thought sees you on the play, then you top deck the Vial. I don't know why you've still have Vial in your deck. Well, it happens. Like I'll keep Vial in my deck against a lot of Thoughtseize decks. Well, this Tidebinder Mage has this Sprite Dragon's name on it, if I can survive long enough. Maybe I should have just kept the Waterlog Grove and just shot myself in the foot in order to curve out and try to protect myself here.
Yeah.
See, this would be a great combo if I can get Kira followed by Tidebinder Mage, then I can like sort of stabilize. Well, not exactly. I don't have enough. Oh, good God. I'm just so smoked here.
You're dead, Jim.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we can move on. There's nothing I can do from here. There was nothing. There, I'm just gonna run it back. Is Relic worth running here? Just for the Dragon Rage Chandler, I don't want to. It's a prowess deck. They don't care so much. Like, I play Relic versus that Sprite. They might not have... Because they're playing Sprite Dragon, they may not have Stormwing Entity in their deck. Maybe we should play another Brazen Borrower because of that. Actually, maybe we should just play more Brazen Borrowers. Because Brazen Borrower can block the Dragon Rage Chandler. That's not bad. Yeah, I can also bouncing a prowess creature is not that impressive to me because they might not go all in if you have a bunch of mana up. People are like, oh, you should be playing Brazen Bar. You can bounce their prowess creature. Yeah, but they're not going to go all in if you have like 2 mana up. Or the smart players are not going to do that. Okay, it's okay, but I'm not super in love with this.
Move is restuck.
Actually, no, this hand can be good if I can draw one more land. This would be really good. Well, there is problems. Brazen Borrower is not good for petty thefting and then casting if I have a Vial out. Do you just play on Sunday when you stream, or do you play off stream too? I just play on Sunday. I am more content creator than competitive player these days. I am more Magic analyst than pro player now. You know the old adage. What is
those who can't teach.
No, those who do, those who can do, those who can't teach. That's how it goes.
I've never heard it phrased that way before.
That's exactly how it is phrased.
Google it.
I don't need to, I know. I mean, that's why you have the second half. That's why it's phrased that way.
No, I've only ever heard it as those who can't teach. That's all I've ever heard the phrase.
Those who can do, those who can't teach. Here, hold on. Those who can do.
I've never heard the first half in my life.
You have heard of it now. Those who can't do. Huh? Those who can't do, teach. It's not how it goes. Those who can do, those who can't teach. Those who can't do, teach. Okay, so maybe there's a second one. Maybe you heard the second one before.
No, I've only ever heard the second phrase, or the second half. I've never heard the first half before.
No, but it showed there were two variations, and one of them was the one that you knew. Well, this sucks. Well, I'm probably going to tick the thing up to 3 to get Svelun out, and we'll put out a steady stream of Brazen Borrowers. Okay, I'll just attack for 2.
Those who can't teach, teach Jim.
School of Rock.
Today's day.
Those who can't teach write textbooks. I guess so. If GPs come back, will you start playing more again, or in real life tournaments? I'll definitely play a little bit more before the tournament. Like I would grind more heavily, for sure. Okay, I don't mind this. If our opponent's gonna just spew the crap out of this, I'll play Merfolk Trickster and
right.
We'll blow out the Sprite Dragon. You do have Stormwing Entity. What the F? What happened here? What do we do?
You might be able to bounce it back to his hand next turn. If you draw a land.
Yeah, if I draw a land, I'm gonna be in good shape. My life total is high. I can get Svelun out, which will protect our creatures a little bit. Oh, that red mana changes things. Cactus of Ishmok with the sub for 10 months in a row. Thank you very much, Cactus of Ishmok. Okay, I'm gonna show some weakness. Get this Trickster out here. I really need a land, so we can start bouncing some of these creatures. Okay, they have Bolt Up or something. Why? I don't know, maybe I should start playing with like 23 lands. Because this is like happening too often. You know, Death and Taxes plays with like 23, 24 lands with Aether Vial. Sort of understanding why. Like this is like in my opinion, this is completely winning. If I can just cast my cards.
Thank you, Cactus of Ishmael.
Just play M. Hayashi style and jam a bunch of utility lands? Nah, I can't do that. I mean, yeah, I would play more utility lands. Kira, an elegant weapon for a more sophisticated age. Thank you very much, Matt Maddock. For the Prime. Is it a Prime? It's a sub. Now I'm thinking I should just jam. No, I can't jam a Lord. It's either Svelun or I can block with Brazen Borrower.
You can block with Kira, that thing flies.
I think we can just get Hoof for a ton of damage next turn. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna put Kira in play. This may not work the way I want it to, but because they could suspect Svelun and kill something anyway. Yeah, I'm familiar with his list. Or do I play... If I play Svelun, they might just kill the thing. So you have 7 power. Nah, let's start with Svelun. So I can, like, draw a land next turn. Because I don't think I would have any trouble tempoing them out with Petty Theft over and over again. And even though I would bounce the Stormwing entity, I think I'd be okay. It would just soak up all their mana for a few turns while I deploy creatures. Just need to not die here. I think I need more help than that. Like, even if I draw land, I don't know if it's gonna be enough now. They're gonna bolt me twice in the face. Not dying is a good start. It should be you can bounce Dragon, Vial, and Cure as a blocker. Okay, yeah, maybe I can do that. Assuming my opponent doesn't play any more creatures.
I was thinking about something.
Important to note that my opponent has, like, would have just probably stomped my Chalice of the Void on 1. I mean, even if I could get it out. What is this going to be? In both games, my opponent played, like, a lot of Manamorphose. Is this lethal? This is 13, 16 damage, 1 more spell, and it's over. Oh yeah, and they had Lava Dart in the deck. Okay. Good games. Although I wish it turned out... I wish I don't get stuck on mana so often. I think this is really easy to win. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, you know, our opponent has other things up their sleeve. But, you know, I'd like to just, like, curve out for once. So in both games, I couldn't curve out. In both games, I couldn't curve out that we lost. For a Simic deck, that's embarrassing. Maybe I should experiment more at 23 lands, especially in a deck that has a lot of 3-drops.
You can go to 100 cards if you want. Nothing's stopping you.
No, well, the ratio changes, though. 23 lands in a deck that has...
But no, you balance it out.
We just need that land. For 2 turns. Yeah, just go to an 80-card deck and toss Yorion in the sideboard. Well, no. That's not really gonna help me.
No Yorion. There's no need to get fancy here.
We just need to play Ornithopters.
Yeah.
Ornithopters and Memnites.
Would have helped.
Truth be told, they would have, especially the Ornithopter. Well, I have more than one third of my deck is mana. We lost the die roll, but hand is great. Good bet. I mean, this is like the perfect hand. Vial and 2 lands. Okay, we'll play an island. This could be a control deck, so we'll play the island first. This might bait a Force of Negation, and we have the Cavernous Souls back up.
The opponent says, no, you.
Good. I'll take it. Ooh, Watery Grave. Okay, so this is not what I thought it was. And also not taking damage, so this is not... So it's just Esper control. Oh, there goes our Vial. Almost expected these days. I don't really feel like getting hit by a Spell Snare, so we'll start with this and play... a Merfolk! A Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Not sure what I'm worried about in this matchup anymore. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Goodbye. That's a problem. Because that's good against Sveloon. We'll jam some Sveloons for a little while. I mean, they might prismatic ending the Sveloon away. You do nothing, huh?
Spell Queller.
Okay, so we're playing Mutavault, so now if they play Kai's Guile again, it will do nothing. Also, I could just actually play a Trickster, put a Trickster in play. Okay, let's draw a card. That's a good one to draw as well. Sure. And it's gone.
Didn't stand a chance.
You want to do something? I pass.
Yeah, there's all the lands from the last game.
Yeah. Curving out now. Target player draws 2 cards. Oh, you didn't want to take my Kamena Speaker? Snapcaster Mage into God knows what. Prismatic ending, huh? Alright. You got it. So you're gonna hit this. Sure. We're still in a pretty good spot. I'll just attack with this Mutavault. I don't think this Ether Vial is very necessary right now.
Why did you play the Pain land?
So I can sack it next turn, if necessary. Finally, Kira's back to Modern. We had a pretty good matchup for it in round 1, though. We had a good matchup for in round 1, but we didn't get to see its use. Okay, they're gonna draw some more cards. Draw, draw, draw. Do whatever. Their deck looks clunky as hell. Just 3 drops. 3 drops galore. 3 drops dot deck. They might have had a lot of counter spells. So we're going to bring in our own counter spells and our own flash speed creatures. And I guess we might as well have some relics too. Tide Shaper is like okay because they'll have islands. What is not necessary? Rejury is like just Clunk City. Cure actually looks pretty good. I gotta take some stuff out though. Maybe take out some vials. They're gonna prismatic ending the damn thing anyway. Do I really take them out? Okay, let's see what happens when we take them out. And we're gonna leave Snapcaster Mage to be a thing. Kira's probably gonna be a wicked card in this. Well, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna have sweepers.
They mulligan to 4.
Oh, it's over. It's over. You can just pack it up. They should have taken my good luck. Oh, I didn't even say good luck. I said hi, G. Hey, G. Well, I don't think Vile is that silly. Like, I'm still gonna make my opponent spend, like, a removal spell on it. But, like, a one mana for 1 mana is not impressive. Ugh. Turn 1 Tide Shaper. Or turn 1 Glasspool Mimic. Probably should play this one first.
He's so behind on cards. You're in no rush here.
Merfolk Trickster, a playable Magic card? Absolutely. Never was not playable. Ah, if only I could foresee the future.
Take him off that white though.
Nah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm thinking about playing both of them. Then I might just beat down with these things for a little while. Oh, nice. If they spell snare this, no big deal. Okay, they take 4. Play a mutable, pass. I mean, even if they play a verdict here, it's probably not that bad. They shock themselves. Going for that verdict mana. Gold medals here. Welcome, gold medals. That's a name I recognize. Oh, Common Sense. Good games. Love the username. Okay, well that's very good news when the opponent is spinning removal like that. Sure, this is all fine. I'll just play Kira next turn, and then we'll just blast him away with... Oh, I might not even play Kira. Like, I can just play Lord of Atlantis a hit for 9, and then, like, what's up? What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. You will do nothing. We didn't even need Kira here. Oh no, I'm not hitting for 9.
Hitting for 6.
Well, I have grossly played my turn. I should play Kira and Kamena Speaker. I thought for some reason I have more creatures on... I probably talked about it while I still had a Tide Shaper on the battlefield. Whatevers. Whatevers, okay.
You're still at 20.
Oh, they gain the life.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep grinding against them, I guess. I'm praying they don't have Path. If they have Path, I'm in a lot of trouble here. Praying they built their deck without the Path Exile. So I'm constantly putting them in a position where if they Verdict, they just die to the Mutavault. And they went out on their own terms. Alright, we won match 2. Mostly because we had a good game 1, but mostly we won because they mulliganed a 4 in game 2. I mean, that's the dominant reason. We have so many resources here. Alright, let's move on to round 3. This might be a fast league.
You have to keep mulliganing to 4. Which I love to see.
Part of winning at Magic is you get lucky over your opponent.
What do you mean part? That's all.
You don't win unless you're lucky. That's the classic way of looking at all the pros. The only reason the pros are on the pro tour and I'm in my scumbag local game store going nowhere is because they are luckier than me.
That's right, Vargas.
It's the classic. That's the classic level -2 mindset that keeps you going 2-2 and 1-3 at your local game store. If only I had their luck.
Also, they're all a bunch of cheaters.
Yeah, they're all cheaters. They all cheat. They're so lucky, and they're lucky that no one's catching them cheating.
They're colluding.
Even though they're on camera constantly, and like
The judges are in on it.
Yeah, the judges.
Wizards is blacklisting me.
Yeah. It's this giant conspiracy.
It's a huge iceberg.
Nothing. And I'm so unlucky at my local game store. Nothing's random. Magic the Gathering Online is nothing random. Look at these hands that I get. Only true randomness happens when I stack my deck. Yeah. Never really realized the amount of times the opponent gets screwed.
Goes all the way to the top, man.
Yeah, CEO Chris Cox has it out against me. We lost the die roll, but we have a fine hand on the draw. Against Tron, it's not that fine. Because this hand literally has no interaction. I've won multiple times with my Sorin Morphon Sliver deck at FNM, and it's glorious when my opponents just say I got lucky. I know. If you win with anything that's not like a serious tier 1 deck, you got lucky. It's just all crap.
I only called an opponent a cheater one time, and it was right, because it was Jared.
What do I do here? Go Silvergill.
You should play Snaring Bridge for this deck.
We got a lot of Reejeries. There is a world where maybe we get Reejerey online, then play Trickster, tap our opponent's Tron mana. Okay, please don't have the third Tron land. Your entire body language is telling me you naturally had Tron in your opening hand. Oh! We are lucky. We are lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Haha! We're up against mono blue Tron. And they didn't have shit to do for 2 turns. You're gonna repeal something? Go for it. I really don't care at this point. We'll play 2 more vials. Yeah, we'll attack for... I mean, that is slowing me down. I got a handful of 3-drops here. Yeah, my opponent telling me I got lucky. Endurance... Or endurancing them at upkeep before they can Murktide on Yawgmoth Kitchen. Yeah. Oh, you're so lucky. You found the line that beats my deck. If you were a normal player, you wouldn't see anything. Dismembering something. I only called an opponent a cheater one time, and I was right because I thought you were saying that. Something happening with fucking Jared Butcher. Oh, now they got Tron. Now we're in trouble. Now the deep doo-doo might be settling in. Interestingly enough, Mono Blue Tron has a lot of spot removal, so Kira actually might help. I don't really feel like playing any... Like, this has got to be, like, Condescend mana. We're not playing into that shit. I don't know what to do with these 3-drops, but... not playing them sounds like a okay idea right now. They have mismatched Tron lands. Do they produce less mana? Are they mismatched? I mean, they might be from different sets, but whatever. Thirst Knowledge. Draw 3 cards. That's interesting. Maybe if I just played... Oh, no, but Condescend Scries. I don't like that either. I don't know. Maybe I should just be jamming things into their blue mana. Because I have nothing to do for quite a few turns. Is this card Chalice of the Void? Why would you do that? That's Chalice of the Void. I mean, the moment they play Ugin, I mean, it's all over. Okay, Command Speaker, you're going all the way. This is gonna be so weird. I'm gonna put these files on 3.
You don't have a Command Speaker.
Yes, I do. What do you think this is? Speak. Speak to my brother. Why are you dark?
Because you don't have him anymore. He's gone.
Persuade him to, like, just die. Okay, you've seen the lights. What the hell is this for 6 mana?
Settle the wreckage.
This is a Sharky? Might be a Sharky. Alright. Does this thing die to it? No, I don't think it does. Oh, you left up just enough mana, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, it's all up to you, Commander Speaker. Don't fail me. I can't even play Condescend. That's interesting. They left up 3 mana, enough so that they can counter my 3 drops. That's interesting, opponent. I find that very interesting. We'll just pass. Hey, Commander Speaker, it's all up to you now. Hold this match down. Good luck. 4 turns. 4 turns to go. Okay, I'm gonna crack this, and if I find a 2-drop, I'll just file it in. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Senchi. Okay, I sort of like where this is going. This is okay. As long as there's no Ugin soon. Their hand must be like Clunk City or something. Okay, well, we know where this is going. 3!
2.
Okay, what to do here?
1.
They could have Snapcaster Mage. Well, I wouldn't say I can go ham. Let's see if we can, like, bait something here. Hmm? Oh, you're wondering, that's gonna resolve, huh? I think I'm just gonna try to win, though. Maybe there's another way I could have done this. I could have, like, maybe just passed the turn. Nah, let's go for it right now. Or maybe I keep Reedry and I go for the same trick again next turn.
Play Kira
Because
for
I can
protection.
No, I need to cast a Merfolk so I can tap down the Sharky.
Then do it.
Counter. Yeah, 3 Renegade maps. They have to have something in their hand. I don't know what it is, but they have to have something. Like, one option I did have is, like, just pass, flash a Kira and play. Yeah, okay, counter spells I knew you had. I didn't know, but I assumed. Condescend is an annoying one. Maybe there was value in just, like, playing the land, play my creature, have a mana untapped for this. So you can play Snapcaster. Oh, you're running out of blue mana, actually. You don't have enough blue mana to go Snapcaster Repeal, so you have to, like, just Snapcaster block. Unless you have another Shark Typhoon. Which in that case you still take, like, 3 damage. Was it Cyclonic Rift? No. Big Shark.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So something gets eaten up. And you go to 1. But 1 is not 0.
See, now here's where Gut Shot would be fucking primo.
I would never bring it in this matchup, though.
So a lot of times you get your opponents down to 1 on the crucial turn.
Okay, is this going to be a problem? What kind of utility land can you get here? I'm still like paranoid of like something like Cyclonic Rift. Just bounce the whole board and 2 turns you're dead. Another Urza's Tower. Is that all you can get? Oh. Oh. What artifact card you can get? Nothing, really. Except another expedition map.
He's got 2 flyers and he didn't swing with them. What the fuck?
Because opponent's on defense.
Yeah, but...
They're afraid of our stuff. Oh, perfect.
He's done.
Hey, they conceded.
It's crazy. You should have lost that one.
Who knows? Maybe Kira helped us there. Prevented those stupid repeals. Alright, Force Negation for sure. Brazen Bar actually looks pretty good for just a flash creature. Play at instant speed against a deck with counterspells. And also bounce those stupid shark tokens. Kira is going to be okay. Let's see. It hits Repeal. Hits Dismember. Maybe it's not that great. It's probably okay, but that's it. I'll take out Regery. I know these are the cards that helped us win that game, but I don't really believe in them. And take out maybe 1 Silver Gilladept. Maybe just 1 Brazen Borrower. Oh no, actually, you know what? In this sort of matchup, I'm not in love with Sveloon. I actually think I would prefer the Lords. Yeah, we'll go with this. Like, Sveloon is just a bit clunky. I'm not in love with this hand, but I'll keep it. We have some Island Walkers.
It's got some very repealable files. You love doing that all game.
Oh, Cavern of Souls is great. Nikachu, are you going to play the Arena Open with Merfolk? Nope. I have no intention of playing the Arena Open. When is it? Is there an Arena Open today?
Like 5 minutes from now.
I'm just not on top of this, or these arena events. This is nice and convenient. I'll just play our cards. Show Kamena Speaker. He might get Blast Zone for this. I don't care. Arena Open is a scam. I'm sorry. Best to not waste your money on that. Why? Why is it a scam? I heard people can win some money. Clearwater Pathway. Yeah, you're gonna need it.
What does it do?
Add blue mana. EE on 1. Well, that's annoying.
It's okay because most of your deck is 2 and 3.
So what, you're just gonna pop it at my upkeep? So there's no point in playing a Commander Speaker right now. Hey, I'll just ignore it. We're gonna add a counter. Oh, we drew a land. Fantastic. So I'll just play another one of these things.
I'm back.
I'm back. Here's Johnny. It's next Saturday? I'll think about it. Uh-oh. This is Ugin? That's a problem. It's Ugin. Alright, Ugin versus our Dinks. Who's going to win here? We do have some flash speed stuff, so maybe we can put up some resistance, but it's the only card I really care about in this matchup. That could be considered a problem. Ooh.
Bring him to the needle.
3 damage? Damn it. We go +2. These are all problems. Alright, I guess we're just going to play at flash speed.
Pissing Needle needs to come back.
Maybe I'll even just do some aggro, like attack my opponent to death, sort of thing. I'm probably just going to try to kill the Ugin. Oh, my opponent doesn't have an island. So I need to top deck a land so I can play Rejiri and cast a Kamena Speaker. That's the only way. Oh no, it's not the only way. No, I got a Trickster here. With some tricks up my sleeve. Alright, so we'll kill the Ugin. Deal with this stupid worm coil later.
Another Trickster.
Well, we did get everything. We literally got everything. If they play another Ugin, then we are super fucked. How much I need to put this Lord in play. This is so disappointing. I'm so close to like a huge attack against them. To kill them next turn.
Ha! Dinks killing Ugin. Never thought I'd see it.
I might keep this Kamena Speaker in my hand because they could crack the map, get Blast Zone, pop it on the same turn. Just 3 for 1 me. So we will reserve this Kamena Speaker for a second. And also it can help us tap down the Worm Coil Engine next turn. Let's be honest, you never beaten the second Ugin. This is true too.
Here it comes.
These are all truths. Clear water pathway, because you never need enough. You can't have enough blue mana or black mana apparently. Here come the Dismember. Huh! Son of a bitch.
Why don't you just overblock it?
Do you know what this card does?
Yeah, it transforms into 2 smaller ones.
Is there going to be some... Oh no, it is going to be Dismember. Why are you paying so much? Okay, with the Expedition map off the board though. Maybe I should experiment with some Clearwater Pathway in the mono blue build, but I don't even love Dismember right now. Okay, the classic battle versus a Worm Coil Engine. Who will get there first? Okay, we have some... So 2-turn clock for them. It's... They gain 6. They go... Then we can hit them for 11. It's a funny clock. Yeah, Bluetron, I think the better Bluetron decks are playing with a lot of spot removal. Tap out for Ugin. Tap out for Ugin. Tap out for Ugin. Tap out for Ugin. Tap out big, as my brother would say. Tap out big.
Bigger than that.
I feel like I have to counter this. Because then they can get like EE. But then I can counter that.
Counter the things they're gonna do.
Yeah, well, they can get Blast Zone with this, so we might as well deal with this. They will fight! Fight, 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 fight! Because what else you can use your counter spells on? Does that mean you have Ugin?
Baited.
If I draw Lord, does that help me? Probably not. What happened there? They tapped some mana, then they untapped and they passed. They're trying to bluff a counter spell here? I should have cracked this Wirelog Growth to see if I would draw a 3-drop. No, I guess that doesn't help. If I draw a 3-drop, I'll just cast it.
Well, you can crack one now.
We're gonna crack one now anyway.
Oh, you piece of shit.
That is
fucking great.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Settle the wreckage.
Alright, would you like to do this? You'd like to counter this? Oh! So what was the problem last turn? You could use that, right? You could even use it for 1 blue. What was the problem? Okay, let's put a stop here. Gotta put a stop to this Wormcoil engine.
Boom!
The little dinky merfolk. They're gonna swim to victory. Always twirling, twirling, twirling for victory. Just like this guy's getting twirled underwater.
This is fucked up. He's got all the Tron mana in the world. He's not doing nothing.
All of it. Can you untap your Wormcoil engine? Opponent didn't go GG and Cat. Can't have settled. But no, they could have Cyclonic Rift. That'd be a beating.
Well, you gotta go for it.
We gotta go for it. I'm gonna force the opponent to show their business. See, they repeal Master of the Pearl Trident. What would happen? No, they just took it on the chin, and we've won the match. All right, we got him. We got mono blue. Merfolk Trickster showing still does things in Modern. Excellent. And with that, we're gonna move into round 4. Are you gonna make coffee or something? Okay, I'll just continue without you then. Opponent is not Seth, yeah. Not or Saffron Olive. That's how you race a Wormcoil engine. We lost the die roll. This hand is dubious, but I think I'm going to keep it. It does have 2 Sveloons. So if one resolves, great. If the second one, or like if one survives, if even the first one survives, it should be good. I just wish I had something to do on turn 2, but I am on the draw, so maybe we'll draw into something. Classic Tron taking lethal to the face. Oh! Maybe it's a control deck. I don't think there's a single counter spell that they could play here, so I'm just going to hide my Cavernous Souls for 1 turn. Because if I play Cavernous Souls on turn 1, then they'll like hold up. They'll definitely not hold up any counter magic. Oh, Tide Shaper's bigger now. At FNM, I tried to bolt Sveloon. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that is a legal play. Mutavault should help us too in this matchup. Talisman of Progress. Okay, I'm lost. What do they want to play with Talisman of Progress? Here comes Prismatic Ending. Sure. Ooh. Tide Shaper. Well, I can only play one spell, so let's play this one. I'll keep the flash speed one. And maybe we'll hurt my opponent's mana a little bit. Siphon him off the red, but probably they're just a blue-white control deck. You gotta be kidding me! Ah, how the hell am I supposed to predict this is in your deck? Well, maybe this tips it off, but anyway, that's really annoying. Merfolk or Svelun.
Yeah.
I need a second blue to make really good use out of Merfolk next turn. I think I'm going to start drawing cards. Blow up that construct. We will blow up the construct eventually. I mean, if I just passed with Trickster, oh, we would have the greatest turn. We just blow up the construct, then we snipe off the Urza Saga, and the opponent would be sad. Big sad face. The saddest of sad faces. Okay, so this is big enough to attack. We will not block, because I am a sane human being. These are a lot of mutavaults. So I can Trickster the construct, attack with Svelun, and Tide Shaper for that matter. Well, actually, I can attack with Svelun, play Trickster on this, and we'd hit both of the constructs. Okay, let's just attack with Svelun. See what they do. Who we drew not Lord of Atlantis. That's very good. It's very valuable. Fooled you! Fooled you! We got him. We just got him there. I guess I could have attacked with... No, attacking with Mutavault is silly. Alright, and pass the turn. Well, they could have been sniping and they still didn't even see the line. Yo, Nikachu, I heard you like Mutavault, so I stacked your deck to draw nothing but Mutavaults. Thank you. Can't have enough Mutavaults. So what are they going to get with this saga? Oh, Chromatic Star? For red mana? You want to tap your construct for mana? I feel like this is going to be Archmage's Charm on, I don't know. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Jeebus. Well, that's a problem. Well, fuck us. Okay, we're dead. Do I have anything in the main deck? All the Brazen Bars are in the sideboard. All the Counters Magic is in the sideboard. Well, that's annoying. And worst thing yet, I can't, like, resign yet. Because I need to know how... I don't even know how my opponent wins. I mean, they might blow up their own Ensnaring Bridge and then attack for 1,000,000. But I'm going to have to pass the turn over and over again. Until we figure that out. And I drew the island that I wanted to as well.
You can still attack with everything if you wanted to.
No, I can't. I mean, I can't attack with Svelun.
Okay, now with
I can just
Svelun.
attack with the 2/2s.
And your Mutavaults.
Seems like a very bad way to win.
But it's a line.
Yeah, boo on Ensnaring Bridge. Boo! Boo to all players playing Ensnaring Bridge. Lame. Lame-ass card. Been the bane of my life for millions of leagues. Where's the boo track? Boo! Is Urza still a thing? Still not tired of losing to Merfolk? I don't know. I haven't seen Urza in a long time. Oh, thank you very much for resubbing at Tier 1, Athenback. It's funny, they didn't block any of my Mutavaults. I mean, I guess I have to activate the Mutavaults. Anyway, I have no intention of winning this game. Nothing. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna play on just to see how they win. It might be as simple as Karn the Great Creator into... I don't know. Okay, this is probably a way they win. They're playing the Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek combo. Now what they need... Nothing. They need absolutely nothing. They have infinite everything here. They're infinite. They're probably typing something in chat. Look, I got it.
Show me!
Well, I see it.
Well, I need to see it.
Okay, so, we'll definitely bring in some forces. Also bring in Brazen Bar. Very good in this matchup. I won't play Relic. I don't want to prepare for the combo that much. Svelun is not that important. Kira's very much not important at all. A bunch of Lords are good. Maybe we'll take out one Reedry. We just be lean. Or maybe Silver Gilladept is less important than Reedry. I don't know, like some card advantage is okay. Or maybe I take out Glasspool. Cause I don't need, I'm not as dependent on hitting my 3-drops. No, I'm gonna stick to this plan. Okay, good enough. Let's go. How much other removal did they have? Just Prismatic Ending, I think? I'm still wondering about the card is better for my Merfolk deck. Tide Shaper or Spreading Seas? I think Tide Shaper is better. I mean, yeah, I just think Tide Shaper is better than Spreading Seas. Look at that Esper game that we played. I had a bunch of Tide Shapers, and if they were Spreading Seas, they would have just been dead cards. At least Tide Shaper could attack for 2. Same thing against the Tron deck. Just play Tide Shaper at 1 mana, attack. Yeah, Spreading Sea. I'm not in love with Spreading. I'm not even in love with Spreading Seas effects, but at least we have a Spreading Seas effect that it can attack. So we randomly do get the Seas, but we're not even a good league for this. We've played. This is our 3rd blue deck. Sorry, 4th blue deck. Every deck has been a blue deck. Even when we didn't think they were a blue deck. What is this? Click Clock Wood? TikTok Wood? It's one of these. Do you have any recommendations for relatively cheap decks for Magic the Gathering Online that can actually win? I've already spent all my money on Grixis Shadow in real life. I was thinking of making an Infect or Enchantress deck since they're sub $100. Probably some Prowess deck for under $100. What is there? I think you can play Dredge for under $100. Infect is going to get crushed. Like, you're just going to get smashed to hell. Infect is not really well positioned, and Enchantress also is in a similar situation where, well, you may not get crushed. It's just a bit clunky, that's all. This hand is a hand. I'll keep it. Or you can pay $10. at mana traders and play all the cheap decks. No matter what they are. You can get like, you could either spend $100 for one deck, or you spend $10 a month for 10 months and you can play like a million decks. But then again, at the end of the 10 months, you got nothing.
Infect is coming back.
Or you could even spend $10 just to try out all the $100 budget decks. I would look at Mono Red Prowess. I would look at perhaps I think you can play Dredge. Maybe you have to play with a budget mana base.
They mulligan to 5.
Yeah, that's good news. That's how we're gonna win this match. Them mulliganing down to nothing.
You can't always keep a perfect 7.
Because I don't know what you're gonna find acceptable at by budget means. I don't even know if burn is like budget anymore. I think our hand is quite good. I'm just gonna put a Lord in play. Oh, maybe this is not that great. Then they can Prismatic Ending the Lord. Whatever. So I can like counter Ensnaring Bridge or just put a Trickster in play. Either way, we got a lot of resources here. The man of the hour. So many artifacts. Oh, that was perfect. So I can still hold up Force Negation. Attack for 6. But I'm not attacking for lethal the very next turn. I don't think I have a choice, though. Sure, I'm not blocking with this thing. Do you really want to risk your Urza getting killed by a Lord and a gut shot? Do you? Do you want to risk that? Do you know how stupid you will feel if I have gut shot and a Lord? They risked it for the biscuit. It wasn't a high risk. It was a 1 in a million shot. So I have a lot of options here. No, sorry, I don't have many options here. I'm going to either crack this Waterlog Grove or I'm going to cast this Force of Negation. This card, which card do I not care about? This gives more manas. No, actually I have lethal on the battlefield. That's good. Oh, you gain life off of this. So you can gain 1...
You could just say no.
2, 3... No, I'm going to let it go. Oh, why is this song coming up? Are we about to lose? The song predicts everything.
For your opponent. This is Urza's theme song. Because
they
old fool.
They need to gain 4 life. I might not crack the Waterlog Grove. I might just hope to draw a land. So I can attack with Mutavault and hold up Force of Negation. Well, they can't play Whir. They don't have nearly enough. They're short of mana. Oh, that's cute. That is cute! Oh, you get a mana. This feels like problem. Oh, you went back down to 9. Ha! In range of dying. Tap out big. Tap out big. Ugh. I think I have to defend my Lord of Atlantis here. If they combo off whatever they combo off. I got nothing. I'm defenseless.
Well, he only has 1 card left now.
Swerve Invention. Not enough. It was if it's in. It was actually. It could have been anything to win. Ensnaring Bridge was good.
Big card. Not big enough.
No, not big enough at all. All right, let's just go for it. Woohoo!
No.
You can gain 3 life if I count that correctly. Everything went according to plan. Ah. I could actually make the mill, though. I had it in real life and sold it for Shadow. It's around 160 ticks. Mill is fine. Mill is actually a deck right now. You're hated out badly when you're hated out, but it will be... Like, the people will only tolerate playing the crappy anti-mill cards for only so long, and then they'll go back to real stuff. This hand's actually unplayable. Look at this. Brazen Bar requires actual blue mana. There's not enough actual blue mana in this hand. Yeah, let's... try for better. Ugh. I'm gonna mulligan this as well. This just has no clock. This has a clock. We're gonna keep it. I have to dump 2 cards. May the force be with us. We're just gonna goldfish to hopefully victory. We have to hope our opponent does nothing. Most of the broken control decks just run an Emrakul on the sideboard for mill. Yeah, that'll do something. Goblin Engineer. You be problem. You be problem. Sir the Meek. Let us go! Goldfish victory. Who goldfish is better? The fish? Or the Urza deck? Oh god, what are they doing? Land. Give me land. Just put stuff out there. Oh god, something's happening on my upkeep.
Okay, well, you get the land.
I'm gonna get the land. It's not how I expected it, but... You know, maybe I'm going to take it. So, given these facts... If I play Silver Gillidapp, draw a land, play it... Play Kamena Speaker, I can attack for... potentially 12 next turn. That is... I would have to be very lucky, though. I would have to be very lucky. Lucky. So I potentially have a kill. I mean, if I attack with Kamena Speaker here, I potentially have a kill. What if I don't? Okay, so let's say I play Lord of Atlantis, attack for 3, put my opponent down to 11, and I draw. It's impossible to kill them next turn. I can only deal 7 damage. So I think it's actually worth it to just try to go for this really lucky win. Because I don't think they're going to block here. So a lot of stars need to align. I need to play Silver Gillidapp, draw a green source. Because otherwise it's like, it's a 3-turn kill anyway. I can't win next turn. The only line that can win next turn is attacking with this Kamena Speaker.
And he just takes it.
Show the Kamena Speaker. Damn, it needed to be blue. Sorry, it needed to be green.
At least you can toss out 2 lords next turn.
We
anyway.
can, yeah, well, yeah. Well, I mean, that was sort of the plan, but the whole point of taking this line was so that... Because the thing is, if I played a lord,
I know,
it wasn't going to turn out anyway. Almost. They don't seem to be doing anything, though. Maybe their hand sucks. What can they get for 1 mana?
A Coke 40 years ago.
The fuck is this? Okay, we're for 2. That's good, because it's not Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, that is not lethal. Yet. They have Urza, we're lost. So then they get Sword of the Meek. Exchange the stupid thing.
Well, it comes down to that. Do you got it or not?
Do you got it or not? Or can you look for something with this Urza Saga?
You may put an Urza into play with Urza Saga.
Yeah. We're in Urza Saga Ultimate. Search deck for Urza Saga. Sorry, search your deck for an Urza card and put it into play. A card named Urza.
Even if he's just in the picture of the card.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna check my top of my deck. I don't think I can interact with an Urza anyway. I got Surgical Extraction. Just kidding. I needed that green source. I needed the green. We would have done it. It would have been victory. Okay, anyway. They have infinite life, infinite creatures. I can't interact with this.
Good game. But not really.
What was the top of my card in my deck? It was another... Because I could have cracked this Wirelog Grove instead of playing another Lord, but I don't think it does anything. If I draw Force of Negation... Yeah. Or I could crack the Wirelog Grove first to see what my options were. Because I knew... And then if I draw a Brazen Bar where I could, like, bounce this or bounce the Urza... No, even bouncing Urza in response doesn't do anything. No, it's tough. Well, you know, we won some games because we mulliganed hard. I think we lost this one because we mulliganed hard. We didn't have any... we had no interaction at all. We had a really good start, actually. It was pretty good. They did interact with the Path to Exile. We would have had a Goldfish victory by turn 4 for sure. So I think our hand was very good for a mulligan, but we need a little bit of interaction instead of nothing. All right, let's move on to round 5. We need Borrower in hand to bounce the Foundry. That might not have been enough, because with Urza in play, they would just tap some random artifacts and replay it.
Against the good cat, not Chubby Meeple.
Yes. Chubby Meeple, the bad cat. We lost the die roll, but the hand is actually quite fine because by turn 2 we can play... Oh no, we can't play 2 Kamena Speakers because of the island. Well, hopefully it turns out anyway. And we're up against another Tron deck. And this is definitely mono green Tron because the Eldrazi Tron doesn't play Relic. And I doubt Mono Blue is playing it either. I feel I screwed up, but I guess this all works out. Yeah, this is fine. I'll try to hold on to Trickster as long as possible. Trickster is nice. It's sort of nice versus Tron, because if they play, like, I don't know, Karn, Ugin, whatever, you just end of turn Trickster and still get in damage. And they got the El Natural.
Of course.
El Natural Tron. Not even trying to get... Not even trying to work for their turn 3 Tron. Now I'm thinking maybe I just play Kamena Speaker instead of Lord of Atlantis. Because when do I play this Kamena Speaker later? Maybe I'll keep it. How do I do this?
Just lose mobile.
Salud's getting up. Anyone see Salud? I don't think so. No, too low. No, he's going back to sleep. It's in a box behind me. Is there enough decks with artifacts plus Tron to warrant oof? I don't think so. Here's the thing, if you play oof, you actually probably need to play with a lot more green mana. A lot more green mana to make it work. You know what? I thought of a better line. I should play Kamena Speaker, Violin Kamena Speaker, and then pass the turn, not commit Lord of Atlantis to the board, and then I'll even play Reejery, because I want to tick the Vial up to 3, and then cast Trickster and tap down one of these lands for victory. The way I'm doing this, I'm sort of committing more stuff, more good cards up front, so that they Ugin them all away, or Ulamog them away. I don't know, maybe they have nothing. No, they have to have something. Unless they kept a handful of just artifacts. I know we're seeing like a lot of artifact decks this league. Like this whole league was just artifact.deck, but I don't think there's that many artifacts in the metagame. Like there are some like Hammer Time, but it won't even do anything. Because they have means of activating their... They have a lot of ways of dealing with oof. Or they don't even care. Because Sigarda's Egg will just trigger the thing into play, or attach it to a creature. Tron very often has main deck dismember, so that's not unusual.
Ugh.
This was a terrible league for Kira. I was hoping to play against more attrition-based decks like Jund. Even Prowess was like an okay example for Kira. But this was just mostly control decks. These are all control decks. 2 Tron and Esper control, and well, I guess you could call that a Whir Prison deck of some sort. Wurza. Wormcoil? Excellent. Yeah, I can deal with that.
He doesn't know. Which means he's not sniping.
Wait, no, our opponent just has nothing else to do. Can I win? No, I'm too far. What, another dismember? Yeah, looks like another dismember.
Opponent having a little struggling getting it off. There we go. He figured it out.
Okay, so that's going to be a problem because my clock now sucks and I have no way of tapping down this Wormcoil engine.
Unless you get another one.
I'm going to put a stop at my upkeep to see if I need to tick the vial up to 3. based on what I draw from Waterlog Grove.
You got a Blast Zone.
Yeah, that's fine. Or is there anything that could change? If I draw a Tide Shaper, that would be really good. Okay, maybe I'll do nothing.
Aether Vial.
Okay, so yeah, this gives me some options. Damn it! This Blast Zone is on the way. So I can't really play this Kamena Speaker. Tide Shaper would be okay. I mean, they would still Blast Zone it away. Yeah, so maybe Tide Shaper wouldn't be the greatest. Okay, how many turns do I have? If you Blast Zone, blow my Kamena Speaker and my Aether Vial out. And then I follow up with, like, Reejerey. Maybe I can still make a comeback if my opponent is just flooding out. Why didn't you save the Trickster? Because my opponent played a Wormcoil Engine. And if I wanted to keep attacking, I had to tap the damn thing. Save for what?
A rainy day.
Okay, going to 11. I still have... Being at 13 is good. I can take a few hits from this Wormcoil Engine. That land is awkward. Now, I do require my opponent to, like, brick a few times. Or, like, I don't know, keep drawing lands. But, I mean, I'm in not terrible shape. I mean, they attack for 6. I go down to 7. They go to 14. I'm attacking for 8, and I can play Kamena Speaker. And I can still top deck Lords to help race. Like, I have raced Wormcoil Engines a million times. We saw it today! Sanctum of Ugin. So that's fine so long as my opponent doesn't draw any bomb. But if they draw a bomb anyway, I'd probably be lost. I just need my opponent to draw lands. Which they might have anyway. Surprised they didn't play that pre-combat to see what other options. Unless they know what they're going to do this turn anyway. The Sanctum. You could have tapped with Reejerey on your turn. It was before they dismembered. Huh? You could have tapped with Mare Reejerey on your turn, but then I don't attack with the Trickster. Then I don't attack with the Trickster, Go Chicken. What's the point? Okay, I play Trickster on my turn. That does nothing. My opponent's finding Walking Ballista. Like, yeah, I could tap. I can tap with any of my creatures on my turn. The whole purpose of playing Merfolk Trickster is just to apply more pressure to the battlefield. Oh, God! What a punt. Did you just see that? They didn't pay any mana for their Walking Ballista. They played their Walking Ballista for 0. So they just wasted a Karn the Great Creator and a Walking Ballista.
Shame Scoop.
No Shame Scoop yet. They're going to play it out for a little while. We didn't draw anything to capitalize on this massive misplay.
At least you can block with a command to save some life.
No, I'm not blocking at all. Well, go chicken. You need to race a worm coil engine. Like, I'm not gonna beat this thing defensively. I mean, okay, I see there. I mean, first off, I don't know my opponent has Dismember in hand, because what did they dismember? They dismembered something. That's what you're trying to imply. Like, I don't know what's in their hand. You know, playing the Trickster, it wouldn't even change much. No, it would change something, because I would take my turn. I just wanted to put more bodies on the battlefield, and I defend it. Okay, now here, see, here's another situation. Now, like, they attack for 6, they go to 15. If I play this thing, I have lethal. So if they attack and I draw a Lord, I have lethal on the battlefield. Yeah, I'll untap a Mutavault. So if we win game 1, it will be thanks to the luck gods. I have nothing in hand, though. This is the only crappy thing. They clearly have nothing either. How many Blast Zones do you have? Do you have a second one? Nope. Where's this tower? Still got nothing.
You gonna go on the defensive? No.
No. I mean, this is the better line. This forces me to have a Lord. Now, if I don't have a Lord, we do have chump blockers. And I'm still attacking for good chunks of damage. Okay, Lord for victory. Any Lord.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
It's always nice to win with Lord for victory. Oh, they have a stop here. They're making it tense.
Oh, well.
Oh, got a redraw. Does any any Lord still wins here?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
and now we're like, does this do something? I can turn off Tron. I'm attacking for, okay, hold on. What if I don't attack with everything and I just turn Tron off for a turn? No, what I can do actually is I can attack with everything, then untap one of the creatures. That works. I can untap like Commander Speaker to block Wormcoil Engine. That works. And we'll turn off, I guess we'll turn off Tron. They have 6 lands in play. Alright, we found a line. Do they have tower in hand, or did they play tower?
No,
yeah,
they have it in hand.
Okay, so we'll hit the mine.
Yeah, they have it in hand. So.
Mine it is. So we're gonna untap Commander Speaker, you brave. Or do we untap? Well, I don't think there's any more Blast Zones in their deck, so untap this. You will be our sacrifice. And go. Now they can still get Sanctum of Ugin off.
No,
oh, wow, we did it!
Fuck!
Is it over? Yeah, it was over. So they attack, we block, we attack for, they gain 6, go to 10, and I attack back for 11. Oh, they just conceded everything! It was embarrassing! We got it all! That was enough of a win. That was enough of a line to make them scoop it all up. Well, I mean, they would have won because we got lucky there. We didn't earn shit. Because they cast their Ballista for 0. The real victor is Magic the Gathering Online for screwing our opponent over. Yeah, the Ballista was terrible. the Ballista Point. All right, so we went 3-2. We don't know what would have happened in that match. We had a lot of resources. I think the matchup versus Mono Greentron is fine. Sad playtesting though, because we didn't get to see the true power of Kira Great Glass Spinner whatsoever. If I were to change this deck, I don't know, I would put more lands in. We were choked on mana in a few games. Like, if we don't curve out, this deck is terrible. And Glasspool Mimic is actually quite a good substitute for lands anyway. Not sure what I would remove. Maybe some Waterlogged Grove and maybe one Mara Regery to put like 2 more lands in, get to 22, maybe to 23. I would have to think about it. But we're not done playtesting Kira. We're going to try it in Mono Blue. This was just the playtesting in Simic. Now next it is to Mono Blue. So tune in next time, boys and girls, because we'll be back with Kira Great Glass Spinner in Modern. This has been Nikachu with his brother. We're going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk with Kira Great Glass Spinner in Modern.